I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again. But life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff.
Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. I'm going to be completely honest and upfront that this weekend I did not do great. It actually started Thursday. I am even up on the scale. I'm very disappointed in myself, but I'm going to use this as a learning experience for the month to come because this week was really busy. And we had to travel down to one of our sites one day, and it was just in general, just a lot of stuff going on at work. And I feel like this is a good test for the weeks to come that are going to be like the 1 week. So not this week, but next week. That's going to be even crazier, that I'm going to adjust some things. So, from Thursday on, it just led up to just a weekend where I was like, forget it all, do whatever I want to do, did not do any of my working out. And I just, I'm very disappointed. I really am, because I really wanted August to be like that month. You know, I had this fitness routine, which I've done really good up until this point. So Thursday, did I do my workout Thursday? I'll have to look and see. I think I did my bike ride. No, I don't even think I did my bike ride. I don't know. I had to look at my calendar. I don't think I did. I think this all started Thursday and on. And then it just ended up, we ate out on Thursday, as a team at work because we all were in town. Friday, we had to travel to a site, so we ate out at lunchtime then because we were traveling back and it was that time. And then my husband wanted pizza for dinner, so I'm like, why not? So I did it. And then Saturday night, we went and had our date night. It was just like a free-for-all. And then I did none of my working out. And so I'm up 3 pounds on the scale than where I was on Thursday, because I told you I was weighing every single day. I'm so disappointed in myself. But like I said, I'm going to use this as a learning thing because next week's going to be even crazier at work. This week's going to be pretty normal. So I'm really going to hit it hard with my workouts this week and just drill it into my head. I need to do this. I did not drink enough water all last week as well, or through the weekend. I mean, again, especially on Friday when we were traveling, I didn't want to drink a ton of water because we were in the car. But I didn't even drink a lot of water on Thursday because we had back-to-back meetings, and now I know where I need to refocus things. So next week when we are going to be in the car a lot, plus at districts and stuff, I'm going to drink my water, where I know more likely we may be stopping and eating, but I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to make sure I'm bringing some of those healthy eating on the go bars. I'm going to bring some vegetables, things that are purse, friendly. So maybe no dips to go with my vegetables, but I can throw some cucumbers and carrots and celery and things like that, that are okay to just throw in my purse. But I'm going to be doing those kind of things. So this is a huge learning curve, and I'm going to tell my husband, no eating out on Friday and on Saturday. So make a choice. Which one do you want? So I'm just going to really, this was a really good, middle of the month learning curve. And now I have 2.5 more weeks left of the month to make up for all that. So I plan on doing that. But first, let's try these Alani shakes. They are 4 points. So they would have to be super amazing for me to, switch over to these, because I like the Fairlife. I like the Premier Protein, cafe latte ones. So we'll just see. I just want to try them because everybody's trying them and say they're wonderful. I meant to try a drink before I drank it all in my coffee, but I forgot. This is really good. I can taste, this was the Munchies one, which had pieces of pretzel on it. It showed pretzels and chocolate and caramel. And I'm getting all of those flavors in here. This is actually really good. And I could earn points from water and vegetables and things like that. So anywho, I'm going to head off to work, and this is going to be a good week because we are making this a good week, and we are going to make up for all this exercise I did not do. I am going to really kick my own butt when it comes to the fitness this week. So no, if anybody was wondering, I have not finished my laundry room yet. Let me show you what I did this weekend though. I did a lot of painting, and I kind of took over my husband's garage, so he had to do some work on his truck, but he he couldn't do that because I was taking over his garage. But let me show you my progress. I have all my, so I have two, this one, and I think that one. Those two, I had ran out of primer, and so I didn't get them painted. So I have one coat on each of those. So I need to do a second coat on each of those. And then these are all ready to get knobs put on them because I bought new knobs right there. And then I can get them put up. On the room itself, I still need to paint the door and one door frame. So I was all like excited. The floor was the biggest part. I wanted to make sure we got that done, and then things have just been super busy since then. But hopefully I will finish it all this week and I'll have a progress report to show you. Here is my lunch today. I'm gonna put it in a bigger bowl and kind of mix it all around and this is my Greek yogurt and a little bit of taco sauce. So if you want to see what this bowl, everything is in it, watch my meal prep video. But basically just lettuce, cheese, beans, some chicken, and that's it. Oh, rice. There's rice on the bottom of this as well. So adding a guacamole cup. This is 0 points for me since avocados are a free food. I added more lettuce too. I get a lot of questions on how do I like bounce back from maybe a week or a day that things just did not go according to plan. How do I do that? How do I find my motivation again after, after that kind of thing? And I will tell you what I do. And this is what I try to do every single time is I try to kind of dissect what happened. So I try to look back and like, okay, what exactly happened this week that I did not plan on happening? And, because if I have like a weekend where, I'm saying, okay, you know what, I am going out of town for the weekend. I'm not going to worry about what I'm eating. I'm just going to eat what I want, track it all, that kind of thing. But when I have weeks like last week where the entire week I felt a little unsettled and off, and I think that's why I was able to kind of go off the rails so easily, and why I saw like a 3-pound gain, which is probably more from just not drinking enough water, not choosing good foods, that kind of thing. I think it was more like water weight, and I'm sure that'll be gone here soon because I obviously did not eat, well, not obviously, I can tell you I did not eat 3 pounds worth of extra food to be able to have that kind of a gain. So it's more just I did not make the best choices. So my sodium was kind of like probably a little bit high. I didn't drink enough water, that kind of thing. But why was I so easily thrown off when I've been doing so well? Well, I think it really started with that Monday, Tuesday, my husband was home sick. So that kind of threw me off because I was home Monday since I knew I was not going to be able to work from home Thursday and Friday like I normally do. And so I stayed home Monday to work from home because I knew the rest of the week was gonna be crazy and I wanted to be able to get a lot of stuff done, really focus on my work. And then Tuesday, I only had really a few hours, and then the rest of the day I was in those interviews. So again, that kind of, I was off my regular schedule. And then I was thinking, what about the rest of the week? Well, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, again, I was just not on a schedule. So first thing that kind of threw me off was that my husband, they asked him to come in early those 3 days. And so he got off early. And right now I have a really good schedule and routine. With my husband not getting off work until 8 o'clock, I have been able to come home, focus on, okay, this is what I'm gonna make for dinner for myself. This is gonna make for dinner for my husband. For those of you who are new, my husband typically cannot eat what I'm eating because I eat a lot of chicken and poultry, ground turkey, ground chicken, regular chicken. My husband is allergic to poultry, so there's not a lot of things that we can eat similar unless I have beef or pork, and I don't have those things very often. I just prefer chicken. It's my favorite. It's not that I'm doing it for any other reason besides it's just my preference. So I have to make him different meals. So that's the reason why I say I'm making myself something and him something. So but I have that time. So I get off work at 4:30. I come home. I get home by like 4:45. And that gives me time to, make my plan. Okay, this is what I'm making for dinner. I need to take anything out. I get things kind of ready and actually pull pretty much everything out except for like the refrigerator stuff that can't be like out for very long. I pull all that out, put it on the counter, have it ready to go. Then I come in here in the bedroom and do my workout. I usually do both whatever my strength training is for the day, and then I go do my bike ride. and I'm just on that schedule. So usually typically by so I probably start all of that by like 5, and then usually by like 5:45, 6 o'clock, I can go start dinner. And I can get my dinner done first, typically get my dinner done first, and I'm usually eating that while I'm making his dinner because he doesn't get off work till 8. And so that, I just have this really good routine. Then I can usually do some editing. I can do, any voiceovers I need to do, any research for videos, all, my grocery, trying to make like my meal plan and a grocery list depending on the day of the week. And I can do all that before he gets home from work. And when he gets home from work, then I'm done with all of my stuff. And then I can just sit down and with him while he's eating dinner, and we just visit about our days. Well, all 3, I should say, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, they called him in early. So like one day he went in at like 11 and he was off by 7 o'clock. And then Thursday and Friday, he went in at 10 and he was off by 6. Completely threw me off because like I said, I had my usual plan. And so one of the days, Wednesday, I just did, after I made his dinner and everything, I just came in here, I did my workout. Maybe Wednesday is the day one of the days he got off at work at 6, and then another day was 7, I think. But anyway, I could not get all my workouts and stuff done before I had to go, start dinner and all of that stuff. So I was thrown off by that. And then the other 2 days he also got off work early. Plus then Thursday and Friday, I was, busy with work stuff. Like I was saying, I didn't get a lunch. When we were traveling another day. So that just and so I had so many days of fast, like not fast food, we went to restaurants, but still, probably higher sodium type foods, just not make the best choices. And that kind of just spiraled me. But that is how dependent on schedules I am. So that is one thing about myself I have been really, really trying to work on over the years. But here's what usually happens. So I get a good schedule. So there for a long time, me and my husband were pretty much working the exact same schedule years ago. And so I had my routine. Then earlier this year, he started working, actually no, it was late last year, he started working a graveyard shift. So again, I shifted my schedule, had a good schedule. That was what it was. And then when he started his new job in June, I again switched over to this other schedule, and it took me a little bit of time, but I've been in such a good rhythm, really kind of late July and for sure August has been in this great rhythm. And then it just throws me off when my work schedule and his work schedule get off a little bit, it just throws me in a loop. I just can't, it's just hard for my type A crazy brain to wrap around. And if it was something that was going to be always, that'd be different, because then I could again come up with a good schedule. Okay, this is, shift my thinking. I'm gonna have to do this, establish this routine. But when it's just these one-off things, that's where it really makes things crazy in my brain. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. And it's not like I need my dinner on the table as soon as I get home. That's not it at all. I just come up with this routine to where it works for us. So on the days he goes in early, I'm gonna have to shift my thinking and figure out, okay, this is my plan, this is what I'm gonna do. And even if it means telling him, okay, I'll have dinner on the table by 8 because that's my, that's kind of the routine I'm in, he would be fine with that. So I need to kind of come up, it's more myself, I need to tell myself, okay, we're shifting this, so anyway, it's just, that's what I do. I just try to look at what happened, what went wrong, and then just make whatever changes I can make. So I'm gonna have to do that a lot next week with our schedules and everything, but I think we'll be okay. The rest of this week should be really good. Tomorrow, we are traveling to a school district, so I have no idea what's gonna be happening with lunch or whatever. Probably won't be coming home for lunch. So I don't even know. I'll let you know what ends up happening tomorrow. But anyway, that's what I do. I just try to dissect the situation. What did I do wrong? What can I do better? That kind of thing. So it makes me feel better too, because I was so just disappointed in myself. But it makes me feel better though too when you kind of step back and you look at the situation. And that really made me feel a lot better about the week. And And now I can just shift gears and then make plans for when things like that happen again, which it will. I mean, they just kind of look at their schedule. He has a normal schedule of 12 to 8, but there's times when they're busier in the morning than they are in the afternoon or the evening schedule. And so they just ask, you know, sometimes for him to come in an hour or two early, which is fine, but I just need to, you know, I just need to make those adjustments. So anyway, I'm feeling a lot better now, now that I really looked at what happened. And yes, I could have controlled it, but I think in the moment I wasn't thinking that way. But now that I've thought about it, now I know I can move on and we will make things better next time. So I'm gonna eat my lunch. I want to give you kind of a little update on this too. The more I drank it, I'm not sure. I really like the taste of it, but it's almost too sweet for me. Just, I don't know, just something about it was just almost a little too sweet. But I'm going to try the other two and let you know. But I think I'll pick these up periodically because I really liked the flavor of like all the different things. So it shows like cookies and caramel and pretzels. I really liked that combination. But I think it would be more, maybe something more in like an afternoon treat. That's what kind of when I want sweet stuff, not really in the morning. And then also I did not eat my oatmeal, was not hungry this morning after I drank this. So it actually kept me a lot fuller than the other protein drinks, and I don't know why. No idea why, but it seemed to keep me fuller. So I did not eat my oatmeal, so it's still at work. But anyway, I'm really missing my cafe latte. So I think when I go to Costco this next weekend, I'm gonna pick up some cafe latte ones because I'm really missing those. So I'm gonna eat my salad and then I'll check in with you guys at dinner time. Hey guys, so I did my leg workout. I did this, let me show you the title of it. It is from Burpee Girl, which I am loving her workouts. So far, those have been I've been doing those the most out of any of them. Let me show you what this one's called. So it's 15 minutes Pilates, leg workout, thigh slimming, all standing, no equipment. And I did not hate this one, not at all. I can see myself totally doing this leg workout every week. So I think I may look for more of these like Pilates bar type workouts and go with those. So now that I have really worked up a sweat and got my heart rate up, I'm gonna go ahead and do the bike and then I'm gonna make dinner. And I was gonna let you know, I think I'm just gonna do a week-long video and that way I can just put whatever clips I can throughout the week as things are busy and whatnot. So probably a longer video, but I think I'm just gonna do the full week and then like Monday through Thursday and then post it on Friday, or I may do Monday through Wednesday and post it on Thursday. One or the other, but I think that'd be easier for me right now while we're busy with work just to do that. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do my bike. I'm gonna try for 30 minutes and then I'm gonna make dinner, which is gonna be that chicken Parmesan dish that I had posted. I had a link to it posted in my grocery haul. I'll try and remember to link it also down here. I'm planning it up for 2 days this week. Okay, 30 minutes is done. Gonna have both my workouts checked off my list. Teaspoon of olive oil. Season my chicken with both of these. You see that here. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait till this heats up, saute this up, and then I'll show you what I'm gonna do next. I added a little bit of vegetable broth just to make sure my chicken got cooked through because the pan was a little dry. Removed the chicken, added in just a little bit of vegetable broth and a big heaping tablespoon of minced garlic. And I'm just gonna saute that up a little bit and then I will put some rice in there. Now this recipe calls for uncooked rice and then you use like 3 cups of broth, but I just put about a half a cup of broth and I'm using cooked rice just to make it quicker. So I have some brown rice here. There's 2 cups in here of cooked brown rice, but I will have the original recipe linked down below. And I added in a 1/4 cup of this organic Parmesan cheese. I'm just gonna give that a stir. Added the chicken back in there, and then I'm just gonna let this just cook on simmer. And the chicken's all cooked through, the rice is cooked, but I just want it to kind of cook together for about 10 minutes or so. And here's my dinner. Doesn't that look so good, you guys? And I have a big green salad on the side. And this will be my dinner. I'll have points and calories and protein up on the screen.
And trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm wrong. I got it, I gotta go, go, go. Running to better times. Go, go, go. From my emotions I'll go, go, go. Running to better times. To better times. To better times.
Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. As you saw, I did not record yesterday. Just did not really have the opportunity to because we had our meeting in the morning for work, and then we worked through lunch, and then it was just one of those days. So here we are, and I ate for dinner. I had a taco bowl, and then I actually had a taco salad for lunch. So it was just one of those days, but it was really good. I did my workout. I did my I did a full body workout, and then I did my bike. So did really good yesterday. I didn't drink very much protein or water yesterday. That's what I really wish I would have improved on, but I do have my protein coffee today. So we're gonna try this vanilla one. You guys know the other one was just super sweet. That Munchies one, it was good. I loved the flavor, but it was just a little bit too sweet for me. Now the vanilla one is not quite as sweet, but it's still just a little bit sweeter than the Fairlife and the Premier Protein. Like I said, I'm going to Costco. Oh, I forgot to put that on my Costco list. I'll have to remember to do that. It's sitting on my desk. I'm gonna get some, I think if they have them, hopefully they have the cafe latte Premier Protein, because I have been missing those. I really want those. So I think I'm gonna pick those up from Costco. I still have some salted caramel, so I can still mix it up a little bit. I wish those came in a variety pack. Why don't they do that? I think it's because they want you to buy all these individual ones, but I really do wish they came in variety packs, because that would be much more convenient. So anyhow, today should be a normal day. And yeah, so I'll check in with you guys at lunchtime. I'll talk about those greens. Yeah, not sure about them, but we'll talk about that at lunchtime because I am running a little bit late. Hello, it is lunchtime. I was so hungry this morning, and I think it's because I ate such an early dinner last night. I was starving, so I ate my oatmeal. I already ate my what is this called? Celery with the Laughing Cow cheese, and then I ate my grapes and my blueberries. So I'm not hungry right now. So I'm just gonna bring my salad with me to work and just eat it when I get hungry, but I'm gonna do the cheeseburger salad. So I'll pop that up here, show you the points and calories and everything for it. I did meal prep that, but I wanted to give you a little update on how the oatmeal packets are working out and on this. So also on those Alani Nu protein shakes, they're just not my favorite. The more I drank it, the vanilla definitely was not as sweet as the Munchies one, but I know people love those shakes, and I just kind of not as big of a fan as some people. Now, the Alani Nu energy drinks, love those. Never tried the bars. None of my stores carry the bars, but I've heard really mixed things on the bars as well. So yeah, I don't think I will waste my time on the protein drinks anymore. They're $3 a piece, and I'm gonna try. Of course, I have the chocolate one left, so I will probably drink that one tomorrow just to get rid of it. But I think I'm gonna stick with the couple flavors of the protein, Premier Protein, and then definitely the Fairlife is my absolute favorite. And then of the Premier Protein, I love the cafe lattes. So I'm just gonna stick with those. I like to stick with what I like, but I do like to try new things. So yeah, so anytime I see different protein drinks, I do like to pick them up. The oatmeal packets. This worked really good. The only thing that I missed about this, I'll tell you, because I made it the ones I made at work, I added some hot water too. We have boiling water in our tap at work. And so I used, that boiling water, and it cooked it, except for, when you cook this on the stove, and I think it's because I'm using the whole rolled oats, not the quick cooking oats. So when you cook this on the stove, you have to cook it for 5 minutes, and it gets super creamy. It wasn't creamy. That's the only thing. It thickened up really well because I just put in 2/3, I think I did about 2/3 of a cup of water. I just kind of poured it in until it just moistened everything, and kind of was a little, it was a little bit runny, but then it definitely thickened up. The freeze-dried fruit worked beautifully. Beautifully. So I will definitely be using the freeze-dried fruit. And it tasted good. I ate it tasted good, but it was just not, I really liked the creamy oatmeal. But I still think I may make up packets even to have at home, because, you know, at home I have to get out, you know, to get out the flaxseed, get out the chia seeds, get out the oatmeal, get out now the fruit, you know, whatever fruit I'm using. I have to get all that out and then, you know, measure it all out. And sometimes, that's why a lot of times I don't put the chia seeds and all that in there, because it just, there's so much. So I think I'm going to continue to meal prep these and just have, because they're going to last, you know, for a long time, but I'll cook them on the stove. I think is what I'm going to do. So I may just, I work from home 2 days a week. So I may just have my oatmeal just a couple days a week, or if I'm like hungry in the mornings, I'll make it before I head out to work. Because I just really miss that creamy oatmeal. I could use the quick oats. It'd probably be the same way. And I may do that. I don't know how much nutritional value you lose between the rolled oats and the quick cooking oats. Some of you may know. You can let me know in the comment section if you know anything like that. And I may do some research, but anyway, these worked out really, really good. The freeze-dried fruit was such a great addition to this, because now I can like meal prep and don't have to worry about having fresh fruit on hand. And it softened it up, and it was really good. There's no sugar added to the freeze-dried fruit. So highly recommend that if you can find freeze-dried fruit, highly recommend it for like oatmeal and oatmeal packets and stuff. So I will continue to make these. Now, let's talk about this Garden of Life. I love the Garden of Life brand. I don't know if it's just me or if it's the brand or what, but I'll first tell you the positives about this. I loved the apple flavor. I love anything apple flavor. Loved it. That really came through. What I did not like was the fact that it tasted like I had grass in my mouth. Are there any greens that taste good? I mean, really, I know that's the part that's hard, because almost everybody that I see talking about drinking greens on their channel, you know, or even like on Instagram, most of them get them through a company that they get a discount code. I don't know if they're getting the products for free. I have no idea. So I don't know, do they really like it? They say they do, so I may try some of those other brands, because there are people out there that I watch that I really trust, and I trust that they would be telling us, you know, I mean, if they really like it, that they like it. So I may try a couple of those other ones, because I've been doing a lot of research on greens, and I feel like it's like the one thing that dietitians and like registered dietitians and nurses and doctors seem to agree on, that these green products, as long as they do not have a bunch of added sugar and things like that, but if they just truly have the greens, and you probably can't see that. Just look at this up. It's Garden of Life, raw, organic, perfect food, green, superfood. What I did was I looked up, just in general, best greens 2022 or something like that. Best greens and reds. They call them greens and reds is what they call them. And then this one was the top of the list for a lot of them on the registered dietitians and doctors and nurses. And so I purchased it, but it just tastes like grass in my mouth. Is that how they all are? This is the first one I've tried, so I'm just very skeptical to try any other brand. Maybe I need more water. I filled up half of my, like, you know, the glass, like, mason jars that I use for my iced coffee when I'm, like, sometimes when I'm at home and stuff, which I think are 16 ounce. So maybe I need more water. Maybe it just wasn't, maybe I need to dilute it more. Let me know. If you drink the greens, do you dilute it more? Because it says 8 ounces of water. So that's I'm trying to think. Those are like either 16 ounces or 20 ounces. So I had maybe about 10 ounces of water. And I used my little, because it didn't mix right up. Like when I mixed it, it did not mix right up with a spoon. Most of it did, but it still had quite a bit still on top. Like it didn't even like sink to the bottom. So I used my little like whisk thing, my electric whisker, and or frother, I think is what it is. And it mixed right up, like right away. Like it mixes really good. So it wasn't grainy at all. Like there was not like any grains. It mixed up super well. It just tasted like I was drinking grass, but the apple flavor really came through, and the apple flavor was really good. So I don't know, y'all. Like, I don't know. Tell me, what are your thoughts on the greens? Do you have one that truly, truly, truly tastes good? Or do they all kind of taste like grass and I just have to suck it up and, you know, and do it? Because these do really seem to be good for you. Do I put it in smoothies? maybe I need to switch over to smoothies for a while and put these kind of things like in smoothies. I don't know. Let me know. What do you think? What do you think? I'm just super curious because, like I said, I'd like the idea of these, but I just don't know if I can suck it down every single day. I only drink half of it. To be honest, I only drink half of it. Maybe if it wasn't first thing in the morning, I hadn't had anything else on my stomach, maybe I could have been able to get it down. But since that was really the first thing I drank today besides water, that maybe that was why, like, I didn't want that to be my first experience in the morning. I don't know. But yeah, I'm curious about these. So anyway, so there's a little update on some products. I'm going to make my Costco list because I'm going to probably do that on Friday. I think I'll do, go to Costco on Friday. That way I don't have to do it over the weekend. So I think after I get off work, I'm just going to head out to Costco, get my shopping done. And then, so I need to make my list. On that, I found some new workouts, and like I said, I was really super surprised. I think I told you guys, I did not hate that one I did on Monday with the leg workout. Did not hate it at all. Like, I can see myself doing that one. This is coming from somebody who does not like exercise. So I feel really good. Yesterday I did like a full body. Today I'm going to do arms. And I think I'm going to do 2 or 3 videos because I have a couple small ones, like they're 8-minute videos. So I think I'm going to do 3 of them. And they target different areas. So there's like a triceps, a biceps, and then shoulders. I don't know if I'm going to do shoulders or the chest one. And they're all like 8 minutes. So that'll be my plan today to do those. And then I'll do my bike for 30. Dinner, I thought about just having the rest of the leftovers with the chicken and rice. And then tomorrow, I think I'm going to make the chipotle burgers. I took the chicken out this morning, but it's still frozen. But I think I'm going to eat my leftovers. So I'm sorry you guys are seeing some of the same meals back to back. But I'm trying to fill it in with other information like this kind of stuff. So anywho, I'll check in with you guys at lunchtime or dinner time. I'll show you lunch right up here. I'll show you what I'm going to take for lunch, but then I'll see you guys at dinner. Okay, so I am done with my workout. Y'all, I'm feeling very proud of myself, even though I did not work out every single day last week. But I am feeling really good. I feel like having this calendar worked perfectly. I'll show you my calendar at the end of the month, when I marked off things and how I did. But I'm feeling very good. Like, I'm definitely gonna do a calendar every month. I think this is perfect, and I'll be able to kind of look at it. And again, I'll look at my schedule, kind of plan around my schedule at work and everything. But yeah, I'm feeling really good about it. So today I wanted to do 3 arm videos. I found some videos that were 8 minutes long. Wanted to do 3, but I only made it through 2. I used my 5-pound weights. So my arms are burning. Like, I did a biceps and a triceps. Some of the tricep moves were a little hard for me because of my shoulder, because it pops out so easily. So I was super careful with it. But I think I'm going to switch to lighter weights on some of those over the shoulder moves. That way I don't mess up my shoulder. But I only could get through 2. So I'm going to work my way up, or maybe like do my 3-pound weights to do the videos. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But 16 minutes is what ended up being, which I think is really good with 5-pound weights. And I really liked the videos. They were really easy moves, 30 seconds per move. So then I did my bike for 32 minutes and 22 seconds. I just stopped, and I did it at a higher resistance level than I've ever done. So I did it on a 5. Normally I do around 2 or 3. So I upped my resistance. So I'm feeling really good. My goal tomorrow is I want to try to go for a walk. Since I'm working from home Thursday and Friday, my goal is to get out and go for a walk in the mornings, because I don't have to leave so early. I can literally, just as long as I'm in my seat by 7:30, I'm good to go. So I think I'm going to try to do that in the next 2 days. And I have a route that I'm going to try, and we'll see how long it is. I'll have to use my Apple Watch. I want to do a mile long, but I don't know how long this little trek is going to be, but I will measure that out tomorrow. So hopefully I get on camera and I show you that I am going for a walk. That'll be my goal, my accountability right here. Gonna do it. I plan on putting one more day in this video. So this video will be up on Friday. So this will have 3 days in it. I am gonna have leftovers for dinner. I think I told you that. So I'm gonna do the chicken and rice that I had left over. And then tomorrow I'm gonna make the chipotle burgers. So stay tuned for that, and I'll show you that recipe. But now I'm gonna go heat up my dinner because I am hungry. So I will pop up my dinner right here, and then I'll see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, happy Thursday. I'm working at home today. It has been busy, busy, busy. My son was home last night because today they have a day for first, second, and third year teachers. Technically, he's in his second year, but he only did a half a year last year. So I think he's still considered like first or second year teacher. So they had a bunch of trainings and stuff today. So he's doing that. So he was home last night, and he still has not found an apartment yet. So he'll be back home permanently, well, until he gets an apartment starting next week, because they start school, like they have all their like in-service days before students come on the 29th. So anyway, so he was home last night, so I talked with him a little bit, and then and there was some like crazy wicked storms last night. Like, I took some clips. I'll put them after this little clip, but feel free to fast forward to them because it may be kind of boring because I was like filming, waiting for like thunder and lightning to happen. Hopefully we didn't have any fires because it was 105 or something yesterday. And then we had that storm last night, and it was, there was just no rain. I think it ended up raining last night. My husband said it looked like it had rained a little bit last night, but there was no rain when I was out there. So it was just dry lightning, and we've had nothing but like 90 to 100 degree days for like the last month. So probably not good. We may have had some fire starts. Hopefully not. We've been very lucky these last couple of years with fires because you guys know we've had some really bad ones in the like for years. So anyway, so then this morning it was still really, really overcast and super dark this morning. So I did not take a walk, and I was talking to my son a little bit this morning too before he headed out. So I did not get my breakfast made. I really, really wanted eggs today. I haven't had eggs in so long that I was really craving like a breakfast burrito or a breakfast quesadilla. Sounded so good. So I think I'm going to make myself a breakfast quesadilla for lunch. I also have not had my protein coffee. I just had a regular cup of coffee, and I've had water. That's all I've had. It's 11:30. I'm going to take an early lunch. That way I can go eat something because I am starving. So we're going to go eat. Going to make something like that. And I'm not sure if we're going to see a meal prep video or not. I kind of have a few ideas for some on-the-go stuff just in case I need to eat on the road while we're traveling to the different districts, or if I'm getting home maybe late and I don't really want to feel like making dinner. So I may meal prep some dinner stuff and things I can have for lunch or dinner, just depending on, that kind of thing. So I have some things in mind that'll be super easy, like portable or easy to heat up food. So you may see a small meal prep on Monday, but I'm still kind of figuring out my meal plan and everything. So anyhow, I am starving though. So let's go make ourselves I think I'm gonna do a breakfast quesadilla. I think that's what I'm gonna do, or maybe a burrito. I don't know. We'll see what I end up with. Okay, so we have a hash brown patty here. I think they're like 3 or 4 points. I have one of the large La Mandarita tortillas. I have 2 eggs over here that are cooking. I used this seasoning. And then I have some Velveeta cheese somewhere. I'm gonna measure out a serving of the Velveeta Mexican cheese, and then that'll be my lunch today. Okay, here's my breakfast. I tried to put it all pretty on my plate, but it wasn't working, so it is what it is, but it looks amazing, right? The only thing I could have probably put on there, which I didn't think about till afterwards, was maybe some bacon. I do have some fully cooked bacon, so that would be another good thing on this, or sausage, but I'm just starving and I just need to eat. Okay, I'm making my chipotle burgers. We need a pound of ground chicken. This one is the 98% fat-free, which is actually 0 points in the app. We need some lime juice, some breadcrumbs. I'm gonna use this garlic paste. We're gonna use 2 to 3 of these chipotles and some of the sauce and some chopped onions. Then for the sauce to go on the burgers, we're gonna do some plain yogurt with the chipotle sauce, and then some lime and a little bit of salt. And because my day is a little bit low calorie, low point, I'm just gonna use a regular burger instead of doing a lettuce wrap. And then I think I'll just have a salad on the side. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and make these into 4 patties. And then I'm gonna cook them in my skillet here. Okay, so I ended up working until like 6. So I'm not gonna get both of my workouts in today, but I have 45 minutes left on the stove for my husband's meatloaf that I'm making him. So I'm gonna get on my bike, try to do 45 minutes. My burgers are in there cooking. I'll probably get to stop halfway and go in there, but I have them on a really low heat. And I think they probably could go for like 30 minutes. But I am drinking my protein coffee. And let me tell you, so this flavor, the chocolate one, I tried on its own. So good. Not as sweet as those other 2 that I had. And even in my coffee, really like this one. So out of the 3 that I tried, the munchies, the vanilla, and then the chocolate by far my favorite. Really, really, really like this. Like it's really good. Definitely rivals the Fairlife ones. So I just wanted to give you a little update on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop on my bike and do at least 30 minutes, but my goal is 45. I'm not gonna mow the lawn today. It's over 100 outside again today. So I think the lawn will have to wait till this weekend. And hopefully I get out for a walk tomorrow. It's just, I try, y'all, but I have a job. And my job, like, just, I know people work and do it. It's not really a good excuse. But when I started work at 7:30 and I stopped working at 6, it's hard for me to find time to fit in the workouts and everything. I don't know how everybody does it. Tell me, for those of you who work a full-time job, tell me how you fit your workouts in. When do you do them? I'm just super curious. Maybe I need to make some adjustments. I've been doing good up until these weeks that I knew I'd be really busy. So maybe I just need to chalk it up to it's just busy, but the calendar is still very motivating for me. I'm doing really good adjusting to when I don't do it, it's okay. That's where I've always had my issues. Usually when I don't do it, I just say, fine, I'm just not going to do it the whole rest of the month. I'll start over again. Have not done that. So I've been trying to make a little adjustment. So usually Saturdays and Sundays are my 45-minute bike ride day. If I can make it that today, I'll just do what was today? Abs, I believe. Abs, so I just have to wait. Oh no, today's Thursday. Y'all, today was my rest day. I didn't even realize it. Today was my rest day. I didn't look at my calendar. See, this is why I need a calendar. My calendar's on my desk out there. I haven't made it out there yet. Yes, today is Thursday. So today's my rest day and I have a 30-minute bike ride. Y'all, it's all okay. It's okay. I can do it. Okay. I feel a lot better now. And I just can't get rid of that glare from the window. Here we go. Just put my big head in front of it. Anyway, okay, yes, I am okay. So I'm gonna go do my bike ride and then I'll show you dinner when it's all done. Okay, so I have my burger here with my sauce. I did put a slice of this sliced pepper jack cheese on there. Only 70 calories. And here is my dinner. So I have a big, big salad and my burger. And these smell so good. That sauce is really, really good. I did almost put too much lime in it though. Okay guys, I'm gonna close up this video. I realized I have to start editing it. It's already at 47 minutes. Apologies. Thank you for those of you that stuck around. I'll be back to my 1 or 2 days in a video at a time here. Probably last week of August, first week of September, we'll be back to a regular schedule. But for now, thank you to those of you that are sticking around for hour-long videos. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. I may film tomorrow. We'll see how the day goes, but I probably will take a break and then just get back to grocery haul will probably be the next thing. I had tried to do some extra videos this week, but it did not happen. So yeah, like I said, things are coming and we'll get back on schedule. Anywho, you guys all have a fabulous weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.